If you're over 60, what you choose to eat each morning could mean the difference between staying strong on your feet or slowly losing the muscle power in your legs. For many seniors, the first meal of the day is an afterthought. You wake up, sip your coffee, maybe have a piece of toast, or you skip breakfast entirely. It feels harmless, right? But here's the surprising truth. That simple routine could be quietly weakening your legs over time. It might be the reason. Walking feels harder, your balance feels shakier, or standing up without help isn't as easy as it used to be. As we age, our leg muscles need more support than ever before. You may not notice the loss right away, but every morning without the right nutrients puts those muscles at greater risk. Risk of shrinking, risk of feeling weak, and risk of losing the strength you need to stay steady and independent. The good news: you can slow that process, and in many cases, even start to reverse it. And no, you don't need expensive supplements, special equipment, or intense workouts. The secret is actually much simpler. It's what you eat within the first 30 to 60 minutes after waking up. That first bite in the morning can jumpstart muscle repair, boost blood flow to your legs, ease nighttime cramps, and even help delay muscle aging by as much as a decade. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 specific breakfast foods, many you probably already have at home, that research shows can strengthen your muscles, support your nerves, and help you move with confidence well into your later years. You'll learn exactly how each food works, the best time to eat it, what to pair it with for maximum benefit, and which common breakfast habits might actually be hurting your muscles without you realizing it. Now, here's why your first meal matters so much after 60. While you're sleeping, your body goes hours without food. During that time, your muscles, especially in your legs, naturally break down a little. By the time you wake up, they're ready for repair. But here's the catch. If you don't give your body the right nutrients soon after waking, that repair process slows down. And the longer it's delayed, the more muscle you risk losing over time. This is why the first 30 to 60 minutes after you wake up are prime time for protecting your leg strength. The right foods can trigger muscle rebuilding, improve circulation, so more oxygen and nutrients reach your legs, ease morning stiffness or cramps, keep your energy steady so you can stay active all day. In fact, research shows that starting your day with certain nutrient-rich foods can make a real difference, not just in how you feel today, but in how well you move years from now. Some studies even suggest it can delay muscle aging by nearly a decade. And here's the best part. This isn't about complicated diets or expensive powders. The foods that work best are simple, affordable, and already in most kitchens. When you know how to combine them the right way, you can give your muscles exactly what they need without adding hours to your morning routine. So in just a moment, we're going to cover 5 powerful breakfast foods that can help keep your legs strong, steady, and cramp-free after 60. I'll show you how each one works, the best way to prepare it, and what to pair it with for maximum benefit. I'll also point out a few breakfast habits that might look healthy, but can quietly chip away at your muscle strength over the years. Let's start with one of the simplest, most powerful options you can eat in the morning, yet one that's still underrated. 1. Whole eggs. Let's begin with one of the most underrated, but most powerful, foods you can eat to protect your legs after 60. Whole eggs. For decades, eggs got an unfair bad reputation because of cholesterol fears. Many people were told to throw away the yolk or avoid them altogether. But in recent years, research has shown something important, especially for older adults. For most people, eating whole eggs is not only safe, it's one of the smartest choices you can make for muscle health. Think of a whole egg as a tiny, perfectly packaged muscle repair kit. Inside, it contains everything your body needs to start rebuilding muscle first thing in the morning. Here's why. Eggs are considered a perfect protein source, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body cannot make on its own. Among these, one amino acid stands out: leucine. Leucine is like the ignition key that tells your body it's time to repair and build muscle now. Without enough leucine, your muscles don't get the signal to start rebuilding the tissue you naturally lose overnight. And here's the challenge. As we age, our muscles become less responsive to that protein signal. That means older adults, need more leucine and more high-quality protein than younger people to get the same muscle-building benefit. This is where eggs shine. They're rich in leucine, high-quality protein, and also contain a bundle of nutrients that go beyond just muscle building. A University of Illinois study followed seniors who ate 2 whole eggs every morning for 8 weeks. The results? They had measurable improvements in walking speed and lower body strength compared to those who skipped protein in the morning. And that's not just a number on a chart. It's the kind of improvement you feel when you get up from a chair without struggling or climb a flight of stairs without stopping to catch your breath. But here's something many people still don't realize. The yolk is the nutrient powerhouse. If you toss it out, you're throwing away some of the most important benefits for your legs. Vitamin D helps maintain muscle strength and bone health. Many seniors are deficient without knowing it. Vitamin B12 supports nerve health and coordination, which are critical for balance and preventing falls. Choline improves communication between your brain and muscles, lowering the risk of neuromuscular decline. Heme iron, one of the most easily absorbed forms of iron, helping deliver oxygen to your leg muscles, reducing fatigue, cramps, and that heavy-legged feeling from poor circulation. Good circulation is crucial, even if you're eating enough. Protein. If your blood flow isn't strong, your muscles won't get the oxygen and nutrients they need to repair and grow. Eggs give you both muscle-building protein and circulation-supporting nutrients in one affordable, easy-to-prepare food. And speaking of preparation, you don't need to make it complicated. Boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled in a bit of olive oil are all excellent choices. What you should avoid is frying them in butter or pairing them with processed meats like bacon or sausage. Those add unhealthy fats and excessive sodium, which can work against your heart and muscle health over time. The bottom line, having 1 or 2 whole eggs within an hour of waking up is one of the simplest, most effective ways to jumpstart muscle recovery, improve circulation, and give your legs the support they need before you even take your first steps of the day. And while eggs are powerful on their own, they can be even more effective when paired with the right foods. That's exactly what we'll cover next, starting with a warm, familiar breakfast that works hand in hand with your muscles, even though it often gets overlooked. 2. Oatmeal and chia seeds. Now that we've covered the power of eggs, let's move to a warm, comforting breakfast that might not look like a muscle-building superstar at first glance, but is quietly one of the best ways to support your legs after 60. Oatmeal, especially when you add chia seeds. Oatmeal is a staple in many kitchens, but its real value for seniors goes far beyond being filling or easy to make. One of the biggest challenges your body faces after 60 is maintaining stable blood sugar levels, and oatmeal does exactly that. Here's why this matters. After a night of fasting, your body needs to transition back into using food for energy. If your breakfast causes your blood sugar to spike and then crash, like it does with white bread, pastries, or sugary cereals, you can feel sluggish, weak, or even shaky. More importantly, blood sugar swings interfere with how your body uses protein, absorbs nutrients, and repairs muscle tissue. Oatmeal contains a special type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. When you eat it, this fiber forms a gentle gel in your stomach that slows digestion. That means your blood sugar rises gradually instead of in a sharp spike, giving your muscles steady access to the nutrients they need. Research backs this up. Studies in Nutrients and the Journal of Gerontology have linked beta-glucan to improved insulin sensitivity, better muscle recovery, and reduced inflammation markers like C-reactive protein, which is often elevated in older adults dealing with stiffness or soreness. But here's how you make oatmeal even better for your muscles. Add chia seeds. Chia seeds may be tiny, but they're loaded with key minerals your legs depend on. Magnesium, often low in older adults and directly linked to morning stiffness and nighttime cramps. Calcium supports strong muscle contractions and helps prevent spasms. Potassium regulates fluid balance and keeps muscles hydrated. Omega-3 fatty acids fight chronic inflammation that can damage muscle and nerve tissue over time. When chia seeds absorb liquid, they swell into a gel-like texture. This not only helps keep you hydrated, but also slows digestion even more, giving your body extra time to absorb nutrients. The result? Better mineral absorption and longer lasting muscle support throughout the day. You don't need much. Just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds stirred into your oatmeal after cooking is enough to transform it into a muscle-supporting powerhouse. For an extra boost, you can add a few slices of banana for more potassium or a handful of blueberries for antioxidants that fight oxidative stress, one of the hidden drivers of muscle aging. If you have diabetes or want to watch your blood sugar, go lighter on bananas and opt for low-sugar berries instead. One more important note: skip the instant-flavored oatmeal packets. They're often loaded with added sugars, artificial flavors, and lower-quality oats that break down faster, leading to those blood sugar spikes you want to avoid. Instead, choose steel-cut or old-fashioned rolled oats. They take a few extra minutes to cook, but the payoff in nutrient quality and blood sugar control is worth it. So what's the bottom line? Oatmeal with chia seeds isn't just a cozy, satisfying breakfast. It's a strategic choice for anyone over 60. It helps keep your blood sugar stable, your energy steady, and your muscles supplied with the minerals they need to stay strong, balanced, and cramp-free all day long. And speaking of potassium and hydration, let's move to our next food. A simple fruit almost everyone has in their kitchen, but when you eat it the right way, it can be a real game changer for your legs. 3. Bananas. We just talked about how adding potassium-rich fruit like bananas to your oatmeal can give your muscles an extra lift. So let's focus on this humble yellow fruit, because when eaten the right way, it can do far more for your legs than most people realize. Bananas are one of the quickest, easiest foods you can grab in the morning. But beyond convenience, they're one of nature's best tools for preventing leg cramps, improving muscle hydration, and keeping your muscles firing properly, especially after 60. The secret lies in one mineral, potassium. A single medium banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium, which is roughly 10% of your daily need. Potassium is critical for your muscles because it regulates how they contract and relax. Without enough of it, you're more likely to experience cramps, twitching, or that heavy, stiff feeling in your legs, especially first thing in the morning or after sitting for a while. Potassium also plays a major role in maintaining your body's fluid balance, which directly affects how well your muscles stay hydrated. Think of potassium as the traffic controller for your nerves and muscles. If the levels get too low, the system starts to misfire, leading to poor coordination and shaky balance. Here's the concern: many older adults simply don't get enough. A 2021 CDC report found that more than 60% of seniors consume less potassium than recommended, and this quiet deficiency can slowly chip away at strength, balance, and mobility. The good news? You don't need supplements, just smart timing and pairing. While a banana on its own is fine, eating it the right way can help your body make the most of its nutrients. On an empty stomach, a banana, especially if ripe, can raise your blood sugar quickly. That's not ideal if you have insulin sensitivity, type 2 diabetes, or simply want steady energy. The better approach is to pair bananas with protein or healthy fats, which slows digestion and keeps your blood sugar stable. For example, slice half a banana into your morning oatmeal with chia seeds. Enjoy a banana alongside a serving of Greek yogurt. Blend it into a smoothie with protein powder and nut butter. If you have diabetes, kidney disease, or take medications that affect potassium levels, you can still enjoy bananas by choosing smaller ones or slightly underripe bananas with a green tinge. These have more resistant starch and less sugar, making them gentler on your system. Bananas also bring bonus benefits. Vitamin B6 supports healthy nerve function. Prebiotic fiber feeds the good bacteria in your gut, which helps you absorb muscle-friendly nutrients like magnesium and calcium. When combined with other nutrient-dense breakfast foods, bananas act like a natural electrolyte drink, without the added sugars you'd find in sports beverages. So here's the bottom line: don't underestimate this everyday fruit. Paired wisely, bananas can be a powerful way to wake up your leg muscles, improve coordination, and keep you feeling steady and energized well into the day. And since we Just mentioned pairing bananas with Greek yogurt. That's exactly where we're headed next, because this creamy, protein-rich food is a quiet superstar when it comes to preserving muscle strength after 60. 4. Greek yogurt. Since we just talked about pairing bananas with a good source of protein, let's dive into one of the best and most overlooked protein sources for seniors, Greek yogurt. At first glance, Greek yogurt might seem like just another breakfast item. But when it comes to supporting leg strength after 60, it stands out for one key reason. It's naturally rich in muscle-protecting protein, and it delivers it in a form your body can easily use. Here's what makes Greek yogurt different from regular yogurt. It's strained. That extra straining removes excess liquid and leaves behind a thicker, creamier texture with almost double the protein of regular yogurt. And for older adults, that extra protein can make a world of difference. A single 170-gram, about 6-ounce, serving of Greek yogurt can give you up to 17 grams of high-quality protein, including two nutrients your muscles love, casein and leucine. Casein is a slow-digesting protein that steadily releases amino acids into your system for hours. This is especially helpful in the morning after you've gone all night without food, because it keeps your muscles in a preserving mode rather than letting them break down further. Leucine, which you may remember from eggs, is the amino acid that triggers the muscle repair and building process. As we age, our muscles respond less efficiently to protein, so getting enough leucine early in the day becomes even more important. But Greek yogurt offers more than just protein. It's also a bone strength booster, packed with calcium and vitamin D, two nutrients that work together to keep your bones and muscles functioning as a team. Strong bones give your muscles a solid foundation, and good muscle strength helps protect your bones from injury. In fact, a 2022 study in Osteoporosis International found that older adults who consumed more calcium and vitamin D had better mobility and fewer falls compared to those who didn't get enough of these nutrients. Greek yogurt also supports your gut health thanks to its probiotics, the good bacteria that help with digestion and nutrient absorption. A healthy gut allows your body to better absorb minerals like magnesium and potassium, which are essential for muscle contraction, hydration, and nerve signaling. Plus, a well-balanced gut can help reduce inflammation, which means less stiffness and more energy for your legs. If you're lactose intolerant, you can still enjoy Greek yogurt. Many brands now offer lactose-free options, or you can try versions made from goat's or sheep's milk, which some people find easier to digest. A quick word of caution: avoid the flavored Greek yogurts that often hide 12 to 20 grams of added sugar per serving. Extra sugar can cause inflammation, interfere with protein use, and spike your blood sugar, undoing many of the benefits you're trying to gain. Instead, go for plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt and add your own healthy toppings. Here are some great ideas. Stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds for extra fiber and magnesium. Add fresh berries for antioxidants and a gentle sweetness. Sprinkle cinnamon for flavor and natural blood sugar support. Here's the bottom line: Greek yogurt is more than a creamy breakfast treat. It's a compact, nutrient-dense muscle ally. It gives your legs the protein, minerals, and digestive support they need to stay strong, balanced, and mobile, not just today, but for years to come. And speaking of long-lasting fuel for your legs, our final food might surprise you. It's not something most people think of for breakfast, but it's packed with steady energy, essential minerals, and a unique twist that makes it even more powerful for muscle health. 5. Steamed sweet potato and mineral salt. We've covered protein-rich foods and smart carb-protein combos. But now, let's finish with a breakfast option that surprises most people: steamed sweet potatoes with a sprinkle of natural mineral salt. Now, I know what you might be thinking: sweet potatoes? For breakfast? But stay with me here, because this simple food can make a real difference in how your legs feel and function throughout the day. Here's why. Sweet potatoes are a complex carbohydrate, which means they break down slowly and give you steady, long-lasting energy instead of a quick spike and crash. That's especially important after 60, because many seniors experience that drained and heavy feeling in the morning. Compared to white bread, pastries, or sugary cereals, sweet potatoes. Fuel your muscles for hours without sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster. But it's not just about steady energy. They're also loaded with potassium, magnesium, and vitamin C. Potassium helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly, preventing cramps and stiffness. Magnesium supports muscle recovery, eases tension, and helps regulate nerve signals. Vitamin C reduces inflammation, supports collagen production in muscles and joints, and helps keep blood vessels healthy so nutrients can reach your legs efficiently. Here's where the natural mineral salt comes in, whether it's Celtic salt or Himalayan pink salt. These aren't your average table salts. They contain over 80 trace minerals, including calcium, zinc, and additional magnesium, all of which work together to support hydration, nerve communication, and muscle function. Adding just a pinch of mineral salt to your steamed sweet potato gives your body a natural electrolyte boost first thing in the morning, something that's especially important because many older adults wake up slightly dehydrated without realizing it. This combo of complex carbs, minerals, and natural electrolytes is more powerful than it sounds. In fact, a 2022 study from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition found that adults over 60 who ate high-fiber, potassium, and magnesium-rich breakfasts had 41% better balance scores and 50% fewer falls after just 3 months. How to prepare it? Steam a small sweet potato until soft and warm. Sprinkle a small pinch of Celtic or Himalayan salt over it. Enjoy it for about 10 to 15 minutes after drinking your morning water. You can also pair it with a protein source, like Greek yogurt or eggs, for a complete breakfast that fuels muscle recovery, improves circulation, and keeps your legs steady and strong. One important tip: avoid loading sweet potatoes with butter, sugar, or marshmallows like you might see during the holidays. The natural sweetness is more than enough, and keeping it simple helps prevent unnecessary blood sugar spikes. Here is the bottom line. A steamed sweet potato with mineral salt might be the easiest, most overlooked way to give your legs the minerals, hydration, and steady fuel they need to carry you confidently through your day. And now that we've covered all 5 foods, it's time to bring it all together. Because while these breakfasts are powerful on their own, the real magic happens when you make them part of a consistent morning routine. I know some of these ideas might sound surprisingly simple. A couple of eggs, a bowl of oatmeal with chia seeds, a banana, some Greek yogurt, or even a steamed sweet potato. It doesn't seem like much, right? But the truth is, small, consistent choices like these can completely change the way your legs feel and work. I've seen it firsthand. People who thought their weakness was just part of aging started adding these foods to their mornings, and slowly, they noticed the difference. Steps felt steadier. Climbing the stairs didn't leave them winded. They could stand up from a chair without bracing themselves. The transformation didn't happen overnight, but step by step, day by day, their legs grew stronger. And here's what's important to remember. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about making sure that every morning, you're giving your body a chance to repair, refuel, and stay independent for as long as possible. Because every morning really does give you a choice. You can skip breakfast or reach for quick, empty calories and slowly let your strength fade. Or you can feed your muscles what they need to keep you moving confidently and living life on your terms. And the difference between those two paths? It isn't age, it's action. So tomorrow morning, think about what's on your plate. That single choice can be the first step towards stronger legs, better balance, and a healthier, more active life, starting now. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. It really helps more people over 60 discover these tips and protect their health. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our weekly videos on staying strong, steady, and independent after 60. Here at Trusted Senior Health, we're committed to giving you practical, proven advice you can use every single day. Your health journey is too important to leave to chance, so let us be your guide. Right now, you'll see more videos on your screen that go hand in hand with what we covered today. Click 1 to keep learning the best ways to protect your legs, your heart, and your independence for years to come. I'll see you there.